Here we are again, you and me, my friend.
Who Do We Trust? Segment 1. What's good, y'all? Welcome to Who Do We Trust? My name is Ray Ray. I am an artist, but also a personal trainer, and I am going to be reviewing some videos, giving my opinion, doing a little research. Then I'm going to check in with you and see what you think. My first video was sent to me by my baby. Hey, baby.
Foods that commonly grow mold, one is peanuts and one is cooked rice. In 1921, Japan passed the Rice Act. You see, there was an epidemic of cardiac beriberi, which is a heart condition, all through Asia. And so the Japanese government passed the Rice Act in 1921, putting stringent rules on the storing of cooked rice because they found mold waste or mycotoxin was directly affecting the heart. We should eat rice fresh every day. You want to make sushi? Cook the rice in the morning, make sushi for lunch. Some say, what if you put it in the fridge? You can cook it in the morning and put it in the fridge and maybe eat it in the afternoon, and maybe you can cook the rice at night, refrigerate it and have it the next morning, but you never let it go more than 24 hours. It can grow a mold.
Girl, what?
Girl, what?
Girl, what?
What?
And we can't even see it. I had a lady do our program who was a pathologist. She said, when I was at uni studying pathology, there were two things that always tested positive for mold. She said it was peanuts and cooked rice.
Whoa. This is Who Do We Trust? First, I don't know this lady. I don't not believe what she says, but I don't believe what she says either.
Stop.
I'm in a pretty neutral position, okay? So what I'm gonna do now,
To 4 days, according to foodsafety.gov. Okay, leftover rice can be stored in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days and in the freezer for 1 to 2 months. Generative AI says, according to the USDA, cooked rice can be kept in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. Some say you can freeze cooked rice for about 4 months.
I've even seen where people say you can freeze it up to 6 months. So who do we trust, guys?
Who do we trust?
Right now, Google is saying 3 to 4 while old girl on TikTok going viral is saying no more than 24 hours. Let's look up this Japan Rice Act of 1921. There we go. Okay.
In 1921, the government established the rice law. This law allowed the government to buy and sell physical rice in the spot market to adjust supply and demand. However, it lacked effectiveness due to the delays in the government action.
Lacked effectiveness. Okay. I'm not hearing anything about the connection to mold and people getting this beriberi. There we go. Right there.
Cardiac beriberi, also known as Shoshin-kak, is a condition that results from a lack of thiamine.
Thiamine.
Thiamine is mainly found in the husk of rice, making it a major health problem in East Asian countries before the discovery of thiamine.
Okay, wait a second.
Cardiac beriberi is a result of unbalanced nutrition and chronic excessive alcohol intake. It affects several organ systems, especially the cardiovascular and nervous system.
I have come across a Reddit story also about this video. So let's take a look at this story and the comments. Bullshit. Mold in cooked rice, even with proper storage, and the Rice Act of 1921.
My wife asked me to fact check a short form video she's seen circulating on TikTok and Instagram. It is of a lady in a public speaking setting, could be staged, saying that even with proper storage of freshly cooked rice, after 24 hours, there is enough mold toxin that it will affect heart condition. She claims that due to an epidemic of cardiac beriberi, Japan passed the Rice Act 1921 to enforce stringent rules on the storing of cooked rice. I already had my common sense telling me this is BS because of obvious reasons, but it doesn't always work as intended, and that's why we have scientific methods. If this is true, there would be an extensive body of work studying this topic. After all, rice is one of the most consumed foods, and I freaking love making fried rice at home. So after my research on cooked rice storage, good for a couple days in the fridge, Rice Act 1921, rice trade and pricing, and cardiac beriberi, vitamin B1, bad diet, alcoholism, I concluded that this is bullshit. But I want to be sure my searches were not biased. So if anyone wants to have a crack at confirming or debunking this claim, too, we can compare notes.
Looking up the Google search about the Japan Rice Act, it does not mention anything about mold, health concerns, people dying, beriberi, none of that. It doesn't mention any of that. It's all about managing the price for the rice that comes in and goes out of the country. And it also said that it was not very effective because they didn't enact it properly or something like that. Anyway, so let's go look at the comments.
Uncooked rice can contain spores of Bacillus cereus, bacteria that can cause food poisoning. The spores can survive when rice is cooked. If rice is left standing at room temperature for more than 2 hours, the spores can grow into bacteria. Refrigeration won't kill the bacteria, but it will slow down their growth. For this reason, any uneaten leftover rice should be thrown out after 5 days in the fridge. Any longer and you risk having enough of the food poisoning bacteria present to make you sick. It's definitely not a given that cooked rice will be toxic after 24 hours of correct storage.
Bacillus is not mold though. She is talking about mold.
I assume they were using mold as a catch-all for gone bad, meaning bacteria, fungus, mold, etc. Since rice is well known for having this type of bacteria on it.
First of all, it's true cooked rice can harbor Bacillus cereus and cause mild food poisoning if miskept. How world-shatteringly dangerous is this? I sometimes find it's a useful litmus test to simply ask, what would it mean if this were true? In this case, it's well known that many, if not most, restaurants use the previous day's rice to make fried rice. So which is more likely? Number one, Michelin star restaurants and restaurants worldwide serve moldy rice to people daily, and health inspector type organizations across the globe are cool with it. Or number two, this short snippet of a random lecture of an unknown speaker on TikTok is inaccurate or misleading edited.
Put a little shine on my dry ass lip. We gon' learn today. Okay, we're gonna stop there. When I first saw the clip, I was moved. Like, what? Seriously? Wow. But then, you know, I'm like, wait, what? What? Okay, hold on. We have listened to the people of Reddit. We have evaluated Google. Google has given us its response. We don't know enough about this lady to research who this lady is. Whenever I look up TikTok, Rice, Japan Act, viral, the video comes up, but not who this lady is specifically, so that I can see, you know, who is she? What's her expertise? Where did she study? Where did she get her information? Why is this true and not now all these other things that say otherwise? So I don't know. What do you think? Who do we trust, man? Who do we trust? You tell me in the comments. Let me know.
Who do I trust? Me!
If you are watching this video, thank you so much for joining me. Ray Ray out. Cut.